Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to a Spy Party cast. We have the Winter Cup here. This is, I guess, nearing the end of the group stage. And we're going to have two matches for you and two casters here with me as well. Two lawyer casters, even. We got Crazy Kaylee here
Justice.
and Sped Monkey.
Objection.
Oh, objection. Okay. Well,
You gonna
anyway.
rule on that, Cletos?
What now?
You gonna rule on that? He made an objection.
Oh, I mean, he didn't. Don't you need to have like some sort of specific objection?
Only occasionally.
You can just say objection and okay.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Depends on the judge, really.
Ever played
Yeah.
the Phoenix Wright games? Goodness.
Yeah, I have. It's been a little while. Anyway, I'm gonna say overruled,
All right.
and I'm gonna move on here. I don't know. I assume everybody watching knows the rules of this by now. Maybe I'll go over them quickly anyway. We've got there are three sets of four venues. Each player will pick one different set, and then each player will then get to ban one venue from either set. And that's it, really. They play Spy and Sniper on each one, and they'll play all 12 matches. This is sort of, I guess, World Cup-ish rules. So they'll go through all 12. Ties are allowed, and winning all 12 matches in a row is also allowed. Let's hope we don't get any of that today. Let's go pick some bands real quick here. Let's go.
While you're doing that, it's worth noting that playing all 12 is relevant because in the event of tiebreakers in groups, then if head-to-head is even, then maps/venues 1 becomes the next tiebreaker. So in the event that any of these matches do end up being close, then that could become relevant.
All right. Anyway, let's get going here. The first match we'll have KumaKid and Calvin Schoolidge. Let's see. KumaKid picks the first venue. First set. He goes with Could You See That, which is mostly venues that have a lot of occlusion, I guess. We got the Tiananmen Aquarium, and also Ballroom, which has a pretty low sniper angle. Then High Rise is High Rise, obviously. Alright, anyway, the second set, picked by Schoolidge, is the Big Boys. We got the big maps and also terrace for some reason. The first ban, and in fact, Scratch having terrace because that would be banned. Second ban coming out of okay, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Kuma gets the second ban, and oh yeah, Kuma's the one who bans terrorists. Never mind. Schoolidge is no fun and bans. Let me get those right. There we go. Tian is banned and terrorists. All right.
Great.
Anyway, that's that. Let's actually get into this match here.
Sure. Before we start, though, just to set up the stakes of this match a little bit, this is from Group Prancer, and Pofke ran through this group like a hot knife through butter, going 4-0. So this match here is for second place. The winner moves on to the bracket stage, which might be a mixed blessing because the winner will be facing Opie Rights. But with that said, the loser is out altogether. And it's worth noting that this could be a rematch of the first round of the Summer Cup bracket stage where Calvin lost to Opie there. Kuma also made it through to the playoffs in Summer Cup, losing the first round to Viri.
All right. Sounds good. I am just about ready to go here. Let's get into it. Whoever wants to be the official counter.
Just make sure we're on gallery here.
We are indeed on gallery. I see a Calvin Schoolidge as Duke here.
All right, looks good. If you guys are all ready, then I'm going to go in 3, 2, 1, playing it. So as you alluded to, Calvin is here on Duke, starting off with the Ambassador coming next to us at the beginning. We don't choose to take the early walking bug, or reverse drive-by rather. And looks like we're just going to sit here and scope out the party, maybe look for an opportunity to grab a bug, but there goes the Ambassador again. Once again, we don't take the bug, and just sitting here.
There was a little bit of an opportunity to do a bug there based on the zooming. KumaKid was mostly being good about being zoomed out, but did zoom in at a couple points. Very risky for Calvin to bug there, though.
Yep, definitely. With the arm facing the sniper directly, it could have been visible if the zoom wasn't caught properly. But we're returning the briefcase now, and it looks like we're taking a bug there. It caught, and doesn't look like any reaction to that.
That was a very interesting bug. We actually didn't stop moving for a bit after the Amba bailed. I think the bail caught us by surprise a little bit, but we had good reaction in terms of bugging.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a mission done here, and we're in a very, very full conversation, but we don't have our seduction target here, nor our double agent.
Time's really an issue here, I feel like.
Yep, as we always talk about, Gallery is one of those venues where time can really sneak up on the spy. And we step in here to get a flirt, and as we walk away, looks like we're going to pick up a highlight here. But nothing doing yet, so we're just standing here. Looked like we were going to do statues, but decided against it at the last minute, maybe.
I think we want to go outside and do the BB, is what it seems like to me. No, we're going to do a fingerprint and an inspect.
Yep, and it's double dipping. It's a green fingerprint. Yeah, we do hit it though.
Nice.
Yeah, so here we are. So we have 2 inspects done. We have our fingerprints done. So we need 1 more close greens flirt and 1 more inspect, and we're actually in really good shape now, time-wise. We thought we were slipping away some, but now we're more than caught up.
Broke animation pretty badly there. I'm not sure this flirt is going to take.
Nope, it doesn't. Salmon bails on us,
yeah,
and we are sad.
Well, the good news about this is that we're not really running into too many time problems. Oh, don't BB. The whole point of this is not to BB.
Good.
Reasonably good stop there.
But I would agree, yeah. I mean, it looks like we have everything set up to do a silent game, which on Gallery especially can be very powerful. And looks like maybe we'll step in here and pick up. We can't 51% this, unfortunately, so we're going to have to 3-flirt this. But yeah, still, we're in decent shape. Yep, down to a minute, though.
We are going to have to be very active near the end of the game here. We might still get shot even with the silent game.
Yep, very much so. And it's possible, too, that we're going to be shot just by going to that statue late.
Yeah.
It's always threatening when a spy does that, especially one who's already high lit.
Oh, we don't have time to timer flirt this. Okay, there we go.
Yep, we've bailed. Down to 30 seconds. We're going here to pick up the inspect, doing it right in front of the camera to make it very, very obvious that we're not swapping. Let's see if KumaKid takes the shot here, because this is probably where it's going to happen.
Game's not over yet, even if he doesn't shoot, because you still have about 15 seconds to walk over to where the ST is and do the flirt, and they cannot bail. Although,
that's definitely true.
You are near the windows, so depending on how early they bail on you, you do have some time left. Here we go.
Yeah, looking
good.
He's
going to make it there. Immediate flirt. There's going to be about 6 seconds of overtime. And shoots the highlight, looks like. Yep. My goodness.
There we go. Very nice shot. Yeah, that immediate entry and immediate talk must have done it.
I don't know what the shot was for. Obviously, that person had been to statues twice. That's a pretty tempting shot at all times. But there were a few things there that Kuma could have picked up on. Didn't seem like Kuma saw the bug. I'm not sure what the highlight was for, walking out of painting after a flirt. But we definitely broke statue animation, and near the end of the game, we were extremely active. So there are a few things that it could have been. Not sure which one.
Yep, definitely true. But nonetheless, we still make a very nice shot at the end, and KumaKid picks up the first game as sniper. So we're moving in here to the next game with KumaKid as Teal or Mom on Spy. We're going to start playing in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Looks like we're going to step in here next to our seduction target and pick up an early flirt to start this game off. 51%, always very nice. So because we got the 51%, we can afford to idle here a little bit and maybe go for a timer flirt and, hope that our seduction target stays and lets us do that. And, if we can get our flirt done very, very early on, then that sets us up very well for the remainder of the game.
There's a lot of rapid zooming in and out from Schoolidge, which gives him a pretty good guard over whatever he's zooming in on to guard, like the ambassador just a second ago. But it's occasionally leaving openings. I think at the very beginning of the game, when we got the offer, we could have gotten away with a purloin. A green test would have been almost free.
But with all our focus on the ambassador, it looks like we've gotten away scot-free with just a cheesy microfilm transfer.
Yep, we weren't seen at all.
Which is always a very big deal in gallery. And now we're in great shape. So we have half our flirt done, we have a microfilm done, and we still have 2.5 minutes left to go.
Ooh.
Oh, difficulty getting to this conversation circle.
Oh.
Oh no.
No excuse for that.
No, that looked ugly. I wasn't sure if that got seen, but that did not look good from the spy camera.
Definitely on camera.
Banana bread.
Well, that's not good. No reaction, though, from Calvin here, so it's possible we've gotten away from it, but doesn't look promising. Yep, there's a highlight as well.
Highlight, yeah, and we were the only one highlight.
Yeah, alright, well, I've changed my mind on the viability of this game. It seems like we're in serious trouble now.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to finish. We're going to have to... oh, this is going to be guarded. Or maybe not. I think we could have gotten away with the bug there.
Maybe. I'm not sure if the circles would have been quite close enough there. But we certainly would have been covered, our arm, I mean. And this could be an opportunity, too.
Talk pretty soon after entering. Not instantaneously, but immediately after entering. So we're in trouble here. We have got a minute 30, so we got plenty of time.
Yep. So what would you do here, Spy? Knowing if you felt that highlight, would you sit here and idle for a while and hope that somebody else does something to increase their suspicion, or would you just go for it and try and dance? What would your play here?
It depends on the opportunity you get. Oh, you never do that. Yeah, it's gonna get him killed. Yeah, that was better than it should have been, but it was still very visible.
All right. So the sniper split gallery. So we're 1-1 heading into high rise here. Looks like we have Calvin Schoolidge and Spy as Seek. Gonna go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
I'm not quite there yet. Restart it real quick.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, go for it.
All right. Once again, 3, 2, 1, playing it. So it looks like we're
Time
in the
of chaos, bug tanks. Very good.
Yeah, very nice.
It was visible, it was on camera, but there was so much visual noise that you can totally see how Kuma missed it. He was looking at other people finishing the bug, and he only got the tail end of 6 starting the bug.
Yeah, I mean, a chaos bug is always strong, no matter the caliber of the sniper you're up against. And on a 3 of 5 venue, like high rise, a bug just means you have to flirt it out, do a contact, and that's it. So Calvin's in very good shape here for this game.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, if all you really need to do, as you say, is just get in a high-quality banana bread and not be flirt-paired too hard.
Yep, of course, if our seduction target refuses to come to a conversation circle, that could be a problem.
Still got about 3 minutes left. Plenty of time.
Yep, worth noting we have the standard high-rise mission set up here with transfer, swap, and purloin off, inspects and fingerprint on. Normally, there's maximum possibility for a frame, but here, it looks like we're probably just going to finish.
This ain't going to take. Yeah.
As you said, though, we still have plenty of time. 2.5 minutes, more than enough time to get 3 flirts in, hopefully, as well as a decent contact. So, here's hoping.
It's not if we waste time. There is a fingerprint on this bookshelf. Interesting strategy. If we do one of the soft tell missions and then silent game it, that could work just as well.
Definitely. It looked like we were trying to get into that conversation circle, but realized it was going to be full and we weren't going to be able to get into it, which is why we went to bookcase instead. But I could be wrong, and Calvin just wanted that fingerprint instead.
Whatever happens, I really, really don't want him to do a banana bread.
No, this would be a terrible time for it.
Well, it's not the worst time for it. It's just, why get a fingerprint in the banana? Oh.
Well, here it comes. Let's see. And looks like we're thinking about it. It's Kuma. And
Oh. Well, because
Oh,
it's high-rise and someone will shoot an AI on a banana bread. That's why.
Yep, so General takes the bullet there, and Calvin picks up the spy game.
Yeah,
I
just
didn't see what
check. General had finished inspec, so that's basically enough to get shot on high-rise.
It's definitely true. Although some snipers will not shoot the first one to be done, especially if it's early, just because spies often don't like to rush on this venue. But nonetheless, KumaKid does shoot the AI, and it's Calvin leading 2-1 going into this half of high rise. With KumaKid on Irish in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Really guarding the bug early as the sniper. Kuma just kind of hanging out, doing not much.
Yep, we don't really have a good opportunity because our double agent is at statues, our selection target's at window. This looks like we're just going to
All
step
the
into...
AIs are scattered all about the map, doing irrelevant stuff and not wanting to talk in the convos.
Yeah, but that does
Here
mean,
we
though,
go.
that a lot of AIs are going to be doing things like statues, like Duke for right now, for example, and maybe that'll increase our opportunity to get a frame shot in exchange.
It's kind of a weird place to stand on the statue pad.
Yep, don't like it, but we don't pick up a highlight for it at least, so there's that. And we do pick up 30% on our flirt.
I really like watching the paintings. One of the oldest high-rise tells, or sort of soft behavioral tells, is like the spies love to hang out at that painting.
Well, it's such a good middle point between the two halves of the venue. It's really nice to go there and scope out your next move. Although, really still, our selection target is not cooperating at all.
Yeah.
And all over the place from window pad to painting and back again, but nonetheless hasn't really come over here to get flirted with.
Back at the painting again. Green flirt, that'll help.
Yep, and it looks like she came to us this time at least, so that's definitely a big plus. But we really don't have any other mission progress yet, and that was kind of a weird path too.
It was slightly. Not too bad, but slightly.
So what is our plan here? We have the same mission set up, so we don't have Purloin as an option here. Looks like seduction target is doing a briefcase, because why not?
We should do banana bread here at some point, pretty soon probably, because it's a very good time to do it. There are only 2 people out. It's getting less good.
Yeah, I'm sure Kuma's hoping that the seduction target will get this fingerprint and then step into conversation here.
Does not.
Nope, not being rewarded whatsoever. It's one of those games. So again, the usual question, how do we finish here? I mean, as you said, it depends on what opportunities we get given, but...
Now, seduction target is now extremely... that was pretty good. That was a pretty good bug.
Yeah, wrong arm bug.
Yeah.
It took. Didn't look all that visible.
Yeah,
No
it's hard
highlight
to
for it
see.
either.
Yeah, I don't think Calvin was at the right angle for it.
Alright, so now we just need pick up, finish
BB.
our flirt. Yep,
Yep.
flirt and BB,
Got a minute
as
to do
usual.
those 2 things. Should be easy.
And seduction target, once again, does not cooperate.
Famously never having any problems when he has a minute left.
Yeah. Looks like we probably have to take the banana bread here.
We're waiting a long time to do it.
I mean, it sucks that we're knocking out Duke to do it because he's
Yeah, it's
done
only
with
getting
specs
worse.
now.
But seduction target looks so bad right now.
Yep, there's the banana bread. Let's see what happens.
Nothing yet. Good patience.
Yep, laser moving back and forth a bunch though, trying to track who's where and who has what done. But no shots coming off, and the clock is ticking down.
Oh, don't tempt fate here, Kuma. Oh, don't leave it for 10 seconds. They're gonna bail on you. Oh, this is getting increasingly risky.
Yep. All right, here we go. We're stepping into the conversation. We're gonna have to talk pretty quickly.
Yep.
There it is.
We're at least not punished for letting it hang for a little bit. Seduction target kindly sticks around. That should be the game. Ties it up.
Yep, no shot comes off. All right, so once again, these two go blow for blow on the first 2 venues heading into Veranda here, which is a marked change of pace, being one of the larger venues. Going straight from a 3 of 5 into Veranda is a bit of a sea change, but let's see how these players do. Looks like we have Calvin on Taft here, starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Kaylee, you're pretty noted for being a Veranda enthusiast. Do you have any special insights on how this should be played?
Veranda is all about, well, I mean, the way to think about it is, as Spy, is that you're playing on a library with much smaller margins for error and with a little more cover. Um, you've got to really pay attention to the sniper. Um, the sniper can sort of take a central angle where they can see more or less, quote unquote, everything, but usually they have to sell out on at least something, no matter where they are. Even if they sort of take that central angle, there's a lot going on in the back of the green bookcase area that they can't deal with. And you just have to pick your spots. Eventually, you're probably going to have to choose something. The question is what and when.
Yeah, both these snipers thus far have seemed like they're paying a whole lot of attention to guarding Bug.
Yeah, we're really, really caring about Bug on both sides for sure. On Veranda, Bug is not the worst mission to guard really intensely. There are just a few spots, especially where the Amba can really get themselves into trouble if you don't pay too much attention to them.
Definitely. And here we are. So we've actually made pretty good mission progress thus far. We have 2 inspects done, we have half of our flirt done, and here we're picking up a fingerprint and possibly a microfilm if we choose to take it, though this would be a bad place since the Amba is here and we know that, again, both players are paying a lot of attention to this half of the map right now.
Yep. Doing a
Yeah,
good job staying off of KumaKid's radar so far. I don't think Kuma really knows about Taft.
yeah, and we didn't get a highlight for the statue's visit either. It doesn't look like Kuma is doing just rote statue highlights, but nonetheless, we don't have a highlight or any other strong indicator of suspicion to this point yet.
We do have a low light on wheels, I think for weird pathing.
Yeah, you can get some interesting bounces here on Veranda, which can lead you to some pretty good, pretty reliable lowlights if you choose to take them.
Although one after like a minute and a half ain't really going to cut it. All right, banana bread. No,
Banana
that's
bread.
a fake. Did they bail on us?
Yeah, the double agent bailed on us
Yeah.
as it was going off, so that's pretty unfortunate, actually. That leaves a fair amount of lowlights here,
Yeah,
although
we're
it
down to
looks
about
like we
2
haven't
minutes
taken that
left.
many of them. We're stepping in here. It looks like we're going to time ad. Green
I
time
like
ad
the choice
here.
to time ad. I think that makes a lot of sense. The banana bread didn't go as planned. We're a little bit behind the curve. We'd really like some more time just to get stuff done, more or less. Although we're still going to need to do that hardtail at some point.
Yeah, no reaction to the time ad yet. Doesn't look like it was noticed. And we have that that fingerprint on the statue there, so if Calvin wants to finish 2 missions at once, he can go pick up that statue where the Amba just was. But it looks like we're going to choose to bail instead and go back to the other side of the venue.
Bold choice to go stand at a window when we just fired a green time ad. We should pick up Seduce here no matter what we do.
Yep, and unfortunately that fingerprint has been smeared by the suspected double agent back on the other side of the venue.
I don't like that stop at that window. I know this is like a nitpick, but like that's 7 seconds that you're really going to wish you had later.
Yeah, and whereas we were pretty good at the start, we haven't made a lot of mission progress since then. We've got Seduce done now, but even with the time out, we're down to 1:30. Under that, we still need to get inspects done, we still need the fingerprint done, and we still need to find 2 more missions. I mean, we still have banana bread left to do because the first one failed, but
And most importantly, we've got the hardtail left.
definitely, and that is, as you of all people know, by no means a sure thing.
No, it is not. Looks like we're going to go back to that statue the Amba was at like a minute ago and try and get the fingerprint off of it. Yep, that's what we're doing.
Yep, it's a difficult. Let's see if we hit it. Nope, that is a red test, so we still need a fingerprint. But we have inspects done.
2 missions done. We are down to 53 seconds.
Yep, honestly, I wouldn't hate a swap here. We just need to get mission progress.
Maybe not here, depending on what the plan is, but if he were out of ideas and didn't have anything else, then yeah, why not? We really need the banana bread. We really need a fingerprint, and probably we're going to have to bug.
Well, that was a bug. It was pretty visible.
That's a
Yep,
big
and
bug.
there's a shot.
Perfectly bad angle. Maximizing the visibility of the arm, but you got to take your shot at some point. So probably not the best opportunity for bug we had that game. Probably not the best opportunity for a hardtail we had that game, but we had run out of time and we needed to do something for sure.
Yep. So unfortunately, not great. But KumaKid takes the lead once again, heading into his spy side here on Veranda as Boots. And we're going to start it in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Looks like Kuma's going to bounce here and try and pick up a flirt, hoping that Queen will stop somewhere where, oh, there we go. It's a little difficult to get into the conversation circle, but it doesn't look like it was picked up with still a bunch of visual chaos going on.
Good, important green toast there. Oh, take the bug.
Yep. Oh, no. That would have been pretty free.
The only bad
with-
thing about that bug would have been that it would have interrupted the talking animation. But other than that, that would have been a great bug.
Oh, he had a drink in his hand, so that made it. That might have.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
you're right. You're very right.
Which is too bad because otherwise that would have been very, very nice, as you said.
Yeah.
So seduction target fails. Let's see what we decide to do next here. We still have a ton of options, but as we saw last game, time can get away from you, excuse me, on veranda.
It
And
really
you still-
can. And like the situations like right now are where, experienced and non-experienced veranda players, have a difference. Because a non-experienced veranda player will go be like, oh, I got like 3 minutes. I can idle for 30 seconds, and like you really can't. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't. You need to use your time productively here.
Yep, that's certainly a trap I fell to get the timer flirt and then ending up having to either rush or time out at the end. It's not fun.
Unless you think your sniper is really aware of your general activity, and that's really hard to do on this map, then you've really, really got to move in situations like this. We've burned just a little bit too much time in this combo doing nothing.
Yeah, we're getting offered. Looks like we're in the purloin here, and it's a white test. Let's see if there's any reaction.
We're not guarding the Amba at all right now. Is Schoolidge.
Nope. The tray is very visible. Yep, here come the highlights. Alright, looks like Calvin is not sure who did it, but all over it. Alright, so our position is now markedly worse than it just was. We have one mission done. It's a hard tell, but we're highlight, very, very suspicious. We still have a whole lot left to do with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, we
Nice
do.
little bounce there.
I don't think that's going to save us.
Was that 3 bounces?
It was pretty good, but it's still not going to save us with a purloin done. I don't think you ever low light any of these highlights.
No, it would be very, very tough too.
I mean,
We
only
could
a
finish our
hard,
flirt here. Yeah.
hard low light when you do it. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is one of those games, if you knew the net amount of suspicion you had on you, you just gotta hope that an AI finishes and try to frame.
Maybe, but it looks like we're gonna head into books here. Let's see what we do. I don't know if the plan is to microfilm or what, or if we're just trying to throw suspicion off by idling here, but we've got to do something. Or, as you said, do nothing and hope that someone else does something.
Yeah, hi, we're being zoomed in on.
Yep, very, very blatantly too. No microfilm here to do. Put the book back, and looks like we're eyeing this briefcase. Yep, there we go. We're gonna pick that up and get a fingerprint. But even with this print, we're down under a minute to go.
Yeah.
I have to say there's very little chance that we're gonna win this game as Spy here.
Yeah, the problem is that even if we could get that other fingerprint somewhere, I don't know what the 5th mission is. We can get DA, but I don't know what the 5th mission is.
Yeah, we pick up the book and walk away with the plan. Well, I guess that answers that question because there's the shot and we are dead.
I'm not sure about that shot, actually. You have to be crediting her with bug.
Well, I would say
something like
is picking up a briefcase twice in one go. That's a hard tell, right? I mean, the shot seemed like it was before that anyway, but like
Yeah.
because they put down the KumaKid put down that briefcase right there, then left and came back to pick it up. I don't know if an AA would pick up a briefcase that they themselves put down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I think so they're done with Purloin. You're suspecting they're done with DA, but you know who's done DA, and most of the people in the Purloin chain could not have possibly done DA. I think only Smallman. I wasn't paying too close attention, but I think Smallman was the only person who had both the Purloin and or who plausibly had the Purloin and also the banana bread. So I'm not sure what you're crediting them for there. You have to be giving them credit for flirt and bug and whatever else.
Well, nonetheless, we are even once again. These players have gone back and forth on all the maps so far, and we're going into Ballroom here with Calvin on Smallman. Gonna go ahead and start it in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Hanging out at the window.
A time-honored classic. And speaking of time, there's a green test, with the time ad giving us another 45 seconds.
Not bad.
Nope, not at all, and doesn't seem to be any reaction to it thus far. That's 2 time ads that looks like Calvin has gotten away with clean thus far this match.
I just get paranoid seeing Smallman stand there. I don't like it.
I mean, I get paranoid seeing Smallman stand basically anywhere.
Anytime Smallman's just in the back, I feel a little anxious.
Yeah, but we're
Let's have
just...
a good excuse to leave there in the empty CC, though.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, we're not really getting anything done with our extra time, but we're stepping in here next to our seduction target and gonna get our first flirt done. We're being offered a drink, and...
That's a checker purloin.
That is bold, but we do green it.
Yeah, Kuma's gonna know. If Kuma's on purloin at all, he's gonna know. Oh, but
Yeah,
we do get one reject afterwards.
We go from the purloin right into statues. That's such a spy move.
And so another additional rejector in the purloin chain. Also, the list has not been seen yet.
Nope, doesn't look like it's been... There it is, it's on camera. KumaKid takes a second, zooms in. Looks like he knows. Was that a fake highlight?
Whoa!
Oh, no, we're just getting shot.
I don't know about that.
That was a bold shot.
That was a bold shot. There was another... So if you had perfect knowledge, then you still can't shoot there. I mean, you can lowlight everybody, but, I mean, Smallman's done, a side statue. Like, you're pretty sure he hasn't bugged or something. It's a very early shot, seems like to me. I don't know how you can be that confident that it was Smallman who did it.
No, I think there was a reject before Smallman took as well, so that's...
Oh, so that's 3, if you had perfect knowledge.
Yeah, so Smallman must have done something that really Kuma just didn't like.
I didn't see anything. I mean, maybe we didn't have a perfect guard on Purloin, and we just saw Smallman and remembered, there was a reject when he was kneeling down.
Oh, Kuma says he broke an idle animation, leaving that conversation circle.
Fair enough. Tough to see.
Yeah, still, very nice shot once again. So Kuma's up, going into his spy side here on Ballroom. Looks like we're as teal in 3, 2, 1, playing it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you. I mean Mom.
Of course. Thank you for using the correct name.
Yep, my mistake. Stepping in here next to our seduction target, but wrong pads. We can't pick up the flirt. Always sad.
Let's fix that real quick.
Yep, stepping in here again. And the seduction target doesn't bail. Yep, there's a flirt. 34%.
What are we going to do with this book is the question.
Yeah, I'm always curious to see what spies choose to do. Microfilm on Ballroom is
nothing at
very
all.
iffy.
Put it back.
Yep, yeah, there we go.
Oh, here we go. I can feel it coming. Yep, nothing you can do about that.
Yep, the wrong arm. Very, very nice. Kuma's made some very nice bugs in this match already.
The only thing you can do about that is wheel all the way over, and a lot of snipers are extremely reluctant to do that. I've noticed so far that neither of these snipers has wheeled all the way over, but you have to sometimes. Like, that's the only way you can guard certain stuff on this map.
Yeah, and meanwhile, a bunch of other characters have gone behind, very, very close behind the embankment there too. Like, Kane went back and forth, both twice. But we're stepping in here for Inspect, picking up a highlight for it.
Yeah, often when you see the embedded position like that, you will see me swing all the way over to the right. Just, nope, you're not going to bug. Yeah, you can try and get away with something in the back if you want in your blue bookcase, but you're not going to get that bug.
So basically, you're turning this into gallery.
Yeah, turn it into gallery, where the amba's in the front, and then you don't have to worry about bugs so much.
Makes a lot of sense.
You just have to worry about a flat angle gallery where all sorts of other shenanigans can be going on in the back. But usually it's worth it to keep those free bugs from happening, because those bugs really are free if you're not in the right position.
Yeah, let's see if it's credited, because if we do get more mission progress, then Calvin might have to take a very difficult shot here. But we are ticking down here. We're down to a minute 30. We have our 2 missions done, but we still need to finish up here. We need a banana bread, finish Inspect, or find something else.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting what the choice is. We could get shot even on Banana Bread Inspect or Inspect Banana Bread for sure. There's always inspect swap.
Wow, that's
Other than
always
that,
a
I'm not
choice.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what we do other than that. Looks like we're gonna do BB inspects.
Yeah, thought we might get another checker purloin there, but we reject very, very quickly, I might add. And still just sitting here scoping things out. Looks like we're going to take a banana bread when a good one becomes available, but the
We
party's
should
not
go.
cooperating. These circles are so empty.
We don't want to be the highlight going back to statues with like 20 seconds left. We got to do this soon.
Yeah, but we're just talking. No banana bread coming off.
Oh, we're doing it soon TM instead of soon. Come on, let's go. There it is.
No, here we come.
And punished. Yep. Fake BB
Oh,
leave.
no.
Yep.
Banana bread.
That's why you can't waste this time. Just purloin straight up.
Yep, you got to do it. There it is. It's a white purloin. We bail immediately. Is it seen? Zoomed in. It doesn't look like we've seen the tray yet. We're stepping.
What are we doing?
Where are we going?
Path. Okay, there's no way we live.
Nope.
Who's dead?
Looks like no. Oh, unless safety's off on us. We're in big trouble here. So we're gonna do a time add just to try and add time to the clock. It's seen.
Oh,
Calvin is all over this.
We should be dead. Oh, we're hanging on 0. Yeah, so you know there's a time at this point. Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta
Calvin
shoot
is
her.
just lining it up.
Oh,
waiting for
don't
something
play
else to
around.
happen.
It could literally only be her or general, and that's only if you didn't see that general didn't do the time at the right time.
It feels like we're gonna get a miss shot coming off. I feel like somebody's gonna take this bullet.
Okay, surely we're dead.
Yep. Stepping in the statues here.
Not dead yet.
Calvin
Okay, there it is.
not reacting yet. Yep. There we go. Okay. Whew. All right. So once again.
I just like so that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about there, right? Like the players are really rolling the dice with the AIs and hanging around. Like they're like, I can afford to spend 5-6 more seconds there. They don't have the paranoia that you need when you're dealing with the rambunctious fickle AI.
It is kind of interesting to note that Calvin didn't wait for the overtime beeps. Perhaps just sort of forgot that was a thing that would happen.
Yeah.
Because you get 10 full seconds.
But on the other hand, that's a good place where you know that the spy is going to be standing in place.
Time added at the end, the clock is hanging at 0. So anytime the missions are finished, it'll be 10 seconds of.
Well, it's not overtime yet, though.
Yeah, it is. If the sniper clock.
If the clock's hanging, so I didn't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
So
If the clock is hanging on 0,
even if the real clock is above 0, you still get overtime.
Yes.
Crazy.
Huh. All right. Today I learned as well. Okay, so once again, tied up, heading into library now. We have Calvin on Taft again, and we're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it. So it's been a common theme that library is another one of those venues where time can really play a factor here. Calvin has been taking liberal advantage of time adds on these sort of maps. Yep, here's another one. Let's see. Is there any reaction here?
Yeah,
nope,
really
doesn't look like it.
So far, yeah.
Yep,
it's like driving. You know, when they teach you when you're first learning to drive, the sort of scan you got to make of the speedometer and then in front of you and then your mirrors. Like you got to look at the time every few seconds if you want to guard it effectively, especially on a map like this, on a venue like this.
Yes, we don't want to make checker sad. So we're stepping in here. We have no mission progress because our selection target sunshined us there earlier. And we're stepping in with the double agent.
At this point.
Yeah, not ideal, but because we have the time ad, we have a little bit more time to play with, and hopefully lose some of that suspicion, or what suspicion we may have had from the time ad, that is. But we don't take the banana bread here.
Oh man, what are we doing?
Stepping into an empty C. Just gonna idle here. See what comes our way.
I mean,
the answer is wheels.
Yeah, we can get away with idling a little bit because of the time ad, but we're idling a lot now. We're now burning way more than just the time ad.
Ampa's very buggable right now. Looks like we're gonna try and take advantage of it.
Oh, that's not
there's
the
a
best.
bug, wrong arm, right in the camera's face.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was on camera though.
Yeah, it was well away from the camera. The only reason we got away with that was that we weren't being looked at.
Alright, but nonetheless, we have one mission done now. And 3:20 to go. Seduction target is not stepping in next to us, sadly.
We should just move and flirt. Okay, good.
Yeah, the clock is starting to tick now. We have to start moving and getting things done.
Yeah,
So
we
we're going
really
to step
do.
in here very close, pick up the white flirt, stop talk, and looks like we're going to bail on
There
this
we go.
conversation very
Now we're
quickly.
getting a move on. There we go.
Yep, and this is what we have to do if we're going to plan on getting missions done here.
A few pretty suspicious AIs over the last few minutes.
Step in the center statues here, which, speaking of very suspicious,
Sick is being constantly checked by the sniper.
yeah, he's a highlight. Looks like Kuma really does not like him right now.
I think he thinks he's
Oh!
recycled. Yeah, down he goes. I believe that
Wow.
shot was for the suspected 3-cycle.
All right, and also during the time ad, Seek was at the window right next to Taft.
Yep.
And he was, yeah, Seek was highlight basically at the start of the game for being.
So maybe we
I
suspect
don't know.
him
I
at
don't
the
know.
time. Yeah.
But anyway, yes, some tunneling going on. All right.
All right, yep, and that does happen, unfortunately. But KumaKid gets his chance to respond here as Duke, starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Let's see, it looks like we're going to turn around and go look for our seduction target. That's something that Kuma's been doing very reliably at the beginning of these games, is going and getting his first flirt done very quickly, which I appreciate that.
Good luck
Ooh, that
catching
looked
it. You know,
really
like,
bad.
and it was awful. And the entry is in a really weird spot, but we can get away with it. It's library.
Yep, definitely. Against someone who flirt pairs very effectively, that might cause them to take notice of that, but it's not going to give you any immediate sort of highlightable suspicion. But as we talked about before, we have to figure out what we're going to do next. We don't have a lot of time for idling because this is library, and unlike Calvin, we don't have a time ad here.
Yeah, we need to move. And I would want to move away from here anyway, just because it's a really bad spot to be standing, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of spies, when you get stuck in doing something that looks terrible, you'll just sit there and hope that the sniper will either discount it because it looks so bad that a spy couldn't do it or whatever else. But anyway, we're stepping in here for an inspect. Oh, that's a red swap.
And then we immediately line king it. Very good.
Yep, solid. And step right back in the conversation. Oof.
Oh, God. Ugly.
Yeah, I don't know what Calvin's thinking here. I don't know if you've
Well,
seen...
what he's thinking is that there's definitely cover for this swap right now, which there is. It's really hard to see it unless you lean or take extraordinary measures to look at that statue.
Yeah, and here comes Cowboy in to cover it up once again. There, he just saw it, and now it looks
We
like...
might get shot because it's going to look like a green. I still don't think we've seen it.
No, let's see what happens when we swing back to check the statues again, which we still
Banana bread
haven't
for now.
done.
Banana bread right now. Right now. Don't let him see the statue. Too late.
Yep, it's seen. No banana bread comes off. We leave the conversation circle, and it looks like there's a lot of thinking going on.
Yeah, no low lights coming off. I thought we were going to do the old school move of coming back to the statue you swapped, but no.
No, and we didn't even pick up an inspect there either. So we have highlight, a lot of suspicion presumably, no inspects done, so we're going to have to go back to statues, probably. Oh, safety off. Yeah, it looks like Calvin is all over this and is just waiting for a better excuse to take a shot here.
Yeah, like this whole game, we're like we're not taking command of the game, you know? Like we got away with a swap, sort of, but we didn't use that to do anything. We just kind of coasted, you know? And we hoped the sniper would notice for a while. We're just playing passively. We need to play aggressively. We need to control the sniper's attention a little more, I feel like.
Yeah, we tried to do a fake BB split.
I like this. I like this. This works.
It was on camera, though.
Yeah, but
the split was on camera.
Yeah, you can't shoot for that. That's the swap statue. Yeah, see, he shakes his head. I like it. Like, we're a high suspect, but we still have a chance of winning this game.
No chance.
Yeah, reduced to 0. Yeah, but I don't know. I like the play. I was at least something we were doing to be proactive. I liked it a lot.
All right. I believe we're still tied up, correct? Yeah,
Yeah,
5-5
that's right. Yeah,
heading.
about that 5. For a second,
Yeah,
I thought
5-5
my
heading
counting
into
was
the
wrong, but yeah, you're right.
Final map,
yeah,
right?
5-5
Venue.
heading into the last map here. Yeah, this is everything. I mean, as we said before. Let's see, yeah, I'm not sure what happens in a tie here. I'm not sure who has the advantage on this. So if this ends up tying, we'll have to go back and check that. But first, we have to play the games out and see what happens here. So we have Calvin on the twin, here on Aquarium in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
All about setup.
Yeah, Aquarium is definitely still as one of the newer venues now, not new anymore, but it's still one that maybe a lot of players don't have as much experience on, especially the
Kuma
older
really
players.
didn't like the leave from Mom there.
Yep,
She
that's
picks up a highlight
early
just for
highlight.
walking away from Bar. Yep.
All right, correction. It is 6-4. As I.
Yeah, Calvin up by 2.
Yes.
Okay, so Kuma is playing, needs 2 wins for the tie.
Delegate in the pocket. Good flirt. Fortunately, we're not going to get low shark again next, so we can't use shark delegate.
No, but we're playing this by the book so far. Pick up an early flirt.
Oh, we do
have
get
a delegate
low
in our
shark again,
pocket
I
just in
lied.
case. Yeah, let's see if we take advantage of it.
We probably should.
Yeah, the timer is running down here, so on that delegate.
If we don't do it now, we're not going to do it. Yeah, it's not going to get done.
Nope. But that's all right. We're still okay time-wise, although, again, Aquarium is deceptively large.
So we're really tempted to go over to that other CC, I would imagine, right now. Yeah, there we go.
Have to take the free bug, too, maybe.
We do not, but we can do a flirt. We can do DA. Potentially have 2 missions done when we walk out of here.
Yep, it's always good. There's the banana bread coming off. And
and
the double agent. The double agent bails too, just as it goes off. We don't get credit for it.
Yeah, we clean off Mom. Although there's no way we could have known that Mom was a suspect, I think.
Yeah, that's rough though. That is just some bad luck.
Yeah, we're in trouble. 2 minutes left. We only have flirt done.
Yeah. I mean, at least we did get the flirt done. It looks like we're going to step in here the statues and get some mission progress done.
I would just cheese books, I think, right here. I want to do something where I'm either going to get no suspicion and a mission completion, or I'm just going to get shot. Like it's too late in the game for us to do like the accelerating suspicion missions, like inspect or something.
Well, again, Kuma doesn't seem to be doing rote statue highlights, so we're not picking up a highlight here, but we've clearly been seen here at the front statues.
I don't know what we're doing here.
No, I don't either. Maybe we're looking to frame someone for a purloin?
Setting up a bug is quite possible. That's the only answer I can think of. Wow, we are really zoomed in on SIG. But, I mean, it's going to be a terrible bug unless you get just the right shark timing.
And with Ambassador about to leave...
You might get just the right shark timing, though. He leaves early.
Yeah. See if we try and take it. Nope, we don't try and take that bug. We follow the Amba, though. Nope. Where are we going? What are we doing here? Oh, we're going for the banana bread. Okay.
Oh.
Safety off on Duke.
We really don't like Duke. Oh, we shoot him. Oh, the shoot him and then the banana bread comes off. The greatest tragedy. I think there was a lot of worry on Kuma's part that Duke was doing a shark bug right there.
All right, well, that's unfortunate. So I think... So if we were right from before, that means that Calvin takes the set, correct?
I believe so.
But we still have one more game here to go, which we'll just finish off here. Kuma looking to salvage for dignity's sake as small man. And 3, 2, 1, playing it. If, you can have dignity while playing small man.
Yeah. One of the least effective small man venues. I need to stop saying maps.
Well, there's a bug. Because screw it, yeah.
I like it. You know what? Because it's a Time of Chaos bug. It's technically visible. You have a little bit of cover. But you look in an innocent enough position that the sniper might not be on high alert for it. I like that bug. Solid bug.
Yeah. No highlight for it. Looks like we're in pretty good shape here. So we're in here across from the seduction target. We have 20% on our flirt, which is not much, but it's something. And gotta get moving, though.
Yeah, we sure do.
Gotta get moving though.
Yeah, we've waited long enough that we can't even go flirt now because she's going to put the book back. It looks like we're going to do double agent, which is fine.
Yeah, I don't love our conversation circle positions, by the way. We're jamming ourselves in between people an awful lot. But
Hard to tell on Gallery in his defense, but yeah,
Banana
we
bread.
are out walking into some awkward positions throughout this set, really.
right, well, that's what I meant. I meant in the set in general. Not. Ooh, that was
Oh,
a
okay,
weird
gotcha.
little,
Yeah, yeah.
weird little path there too.
I don't see here. I don't get why we didn't go close to the ST if that's what we were here to do, even though she bails on us. Like, I guess technically, oh, a lot of low lights come out right there.
Yeah. We pick up
I'm not sure
and
what
immediately
those low lights-
delegate. That was with the shark cover. That was actually really nice.
Walk through. We get marked suspicious.
Yeah, that might have just been for walking through the CC. But
And the shark fortuitously is going to guard the actual take of the list.
Yep, there it goes.
We need to flirt. We need to get this countdown rolling. This countdown could be at 10 seconds right now if we'd hit a green flirt. Oh, wait, no, we did that. Never mind. We already flirted. My bad. Ignore me.
Still though, doesn't look like any reaction yet. Toby's over to the side there, and the invisible shark is coming back to cover us again. So Kuma is here. He just needs one more flirt. The purloin is still not seen, I don't think.
Yeah, we can just timer flirt this. It's coming off right about now, I think.
Should be, yeah.
Yep, there it is.
There we go, zooming in to check the list. Here's the flirt. Countdown is on.
Dignity restored. I don't think you can shoot him for that.
No, this would be a crazy shot, and it doesn't look like it's going to come off. There's really no reaction whatsoever. Mission's done.
Dignity
End result.
preserved. Very nice.
Absolutely. Very, very nice spy game.
I like that game a lot. That was very clean.
Yeah, absolutely. So, end of the result is 7-5 Calvin Schoolidge. Calvin will go through to, again, rematch against Opie Rights in the first round of the bracket stage. And KumaKid, unfortunately, is out, although he's played very, very well, and that game was a really good example of it.
Yep.
Yeah, this play on the replay right here, the immediate, like, it was almost imperceptible how quickly you did that little delegate.
So on we go then.
Yep. Anyway, we are done with that. We are moving on to DOWSEY and mintyrug. This is the, well, I would say Australian beef going on here, but DOWSEY is lives in the UK currently, so I don't know what
Still
that
Aussie
counts
at
as.
heart.
But yes, this is. All right. Anyway, both of these players have been pretty damn good at this game. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty reasonable take.
Yep. Anyway, let's look at the picks and bans going on here. Let's get this going. Let's see. All right. DOWSEY chooses the big boys. And mintyrug selects Eye in the Sky.
Very good. I would say that both players, very strong Minty, strong silver performance through about half of SCL Season 5. DOWSEY, of course, hasn't found a division yet where he hasn't climbed.
All right, and mintyrug chooses to ban Balcony. Interesting. Oops.
I'm okay with this.
I'm okay with this. And then
I too am okay
normally
with this.
I would not be a fan of banning Courtyard as DOWSEY does, but this is Courtyard 3 of 5. Whoops, I missed. This Courtyard 3 of 5 is I don't know. Bad Courtyard? I don't know what to call it. It is weird.
Courtyard 3 of 5 is High Rise 3 of 5 if the AIs could finish in specs with one visit.
Yes. It is
basically it's
insane.
pub.
But, you know, whatever. I did not choose... none of us had any say in these venues.
Nope. Let's go.
Yep. Anyway, I am ready to go. Looks like I am seeing some pub action with a... let's see, who do we got here? mintyrug as Tex.
Yep. Go ahead and start it in 3, 2, 1. Playing it.
Oh,
So it's
the
worth
immediate
noting here.
turnaround.
Yeah, worth noting here that Minty was a late addition to this group after a player dropped out.
Yep, she's
And
the ringer.
yep, DOWSEY was predicted to run away with it, and he went 3-0 against everybody else. But Minty, since she joined, has also gone 3-0 against everybody else. So this match actually sets things up for first and second place in this group, respectively.
Yeah, prior to the beginning of Winter Cup, I would have told you that probably DOWSEY has not a huge, but a definite edge to win this match. Definitely the favorite. Based on the way mintyrug is playing, it's definitely less of an edge than I would have given it before. Mintyrug has been very impressive at Winter Cup.
Definitely agreed, yeah. And if she can bring herself to knock off DOWSEY, that would be incredible.
That would be something. DOWSEY probably up there in a lot of people's minds in terms of strong players right now. Not only in gold and SCL, but maybe underranked there.
Yeah. So, catching back up with the game going on, we're down to 220. We're picking up our flirt right now. We're at 92% on our flirt, and Minty is moving her camera around quite a bit. Yeah, this has been a pretty standard pub game so far.
Yeah, we're taking it slow, taking our time. Oh, that was a little bit ugly.
Yep. No reaction from DOWSEY immediately, but he often doesn't. He's not the type of guy who shoots for those things immediately. Or we'll just take an immediate purloin. That's a thing that happens sometimes.
Kletos makes the excellent point that this is actually Summer Cup for Minty, and we need to recognize that.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. So DOWSEY not a fan right now of anything that's going on.
No, this is a little bit confusing. I mean, definitely he's got a problem because Taft is plausibly the spy. That's one of the main problems right now. I think that if we fake at the right time here, like if the Amba goes over there, we're in trouble. Okay, the question is, are we going to BB here?
Well, this would be bad because this is the suspected double agent.
Yeah. Another important question is, do we know that Carlos has a fingerprint?
Yeah, worth noting also that Bug is off in this mission setup here.
Yep.
So flirt done, we need either inspect, contact, or a fingerprint to finish. Any of which we can do basically momentarily.
It would have been very interesting if we had BB'd there. There was the SDA in our conversation, the real DA in the other.
Yep, looks like we're going for
moment of truth. We need to hit the screen, first of all.
There it is. Did we get shot? Here comes the countdown. Briefcase goes down. DOWSEY looks like he's thinking about it.
I don't think
no
we know
shot
about
coming
the first
off.
fingerprint. Yeah. Very nice game. Winning is one of the top suspects, one of like 3 highlights, and a bunch of people low light. Very good. Very
yeah,
good
Minty
display
takes it.
there.
All right, off to a blazing start here. So we have DOWSEY on Pearl for our next game, starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Worth noting that DOWSEY has Bug on. He's gone back to the other setup that players tend
There's
to
the
favor.
bug. Oh, that's super visible. Yeah, good night.
Yep, and just as soon as we started, Game 2 is in the books, with Minty taking a 2-0 lead.
And there was such an important moment there where immediately beginning of the game, time of chaos, the Amba's anywhere near the door, and the sniper's rotation is immediately to the, down the tunnel view of the inside of pub, which is the standard guard bugs that go through their view. And it works extremely effectively. So that one's just down to like the sniper immediately going to the correct spot, because otherwise that bug might have gotten a lot differently.
Yeah, I mean, any other angle, and Pearl's arm is pretty well covered by the door there. So Minty just in the right place at the right time and just shoots pretty much immediately.
Yep.
All right, so changing venues, we're going on to Terrace here with Minty as wheels. Starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
So Minty has the 2-0 lead going into Terrace, but unfortunately, they're still on one of the swingier maps, so still plenty of room for DOWSEY to even it up, even in short order here, let alone across the rest of the set.
When the swingier what, Scaly?
Oh, excuse me, yeah, venues is what I said.
Oh,
I just
sorry.
I sort of coughed at the same time. It made it sound like something else.
Yeah, sometimes you cough and you die.
That's right. Sometimes you die because you cough.
That's right. I don't know if Checker is watching this, but I'm sure he's somewhere just got, a tingling sensation on the back of his neck.
That's right.
Anyway, we're going to go pick up a drink here. Looks like we're just getting rote bar highlights to pick up, to track who's in the bar. And with statues off here, which is really the only setup that you often see on Terrace, bar highlights are a pretty viable option.
Yeah, you sometimes turn on inspects at the cost of something else, usually Promoid, but yeah, this is more or less the most popular mode. You
So
do
we're gonna
something
step in
here. I think we're thinking about BB. We're thinking about maybe delegating.
Yep, there's the BB. It's a
Banana
green. It's real. Worth noting that there's only one double agent, or suspected double agent, on Terrace, so the spy, or the sniper, excuse me, knows who has real and who doesn't.
Yeah, that was a very average BB.
Yep, let off a couple of lowlights. But we had a lot of people in the real, so there's still a lot of suspects available.
Yeah, the question is how we're going to finish. It's not going to be too hard to get that last flirt, but it is going to be hard to get either that bug or fingerprint or purloin.
Well, here's one fingerprint. Picking up here at the statues.
Been a while since the Amba's been there, but DOWSEY might have forgotten. Not
Possible,
sure though.
yeah. It was pretty well cooked. But we were already highlight. DOWSEY hasn't been dropping these bar highlights back down to neutrals, by the way.
No.
Let's see.
Hard to say what the highlight means at this point.
Definitely true as well, yeah. These could also be
That's not great.
Minty's camera. Yeah.
But here I think you just do whatever you were going to do without the flirt.
Yeah, we're down to a minute, which is not terrible shape, but we need Amba to drop another fingerprint somewhere.
Yeah, we really do.
And
We'd also love if Taft just walked us at Windows right now with mind control powers. Nope, no such
almost. Looked hopeful for a moment.
Oh, Amba's taking her spot. Oh, that looked a little fishy.
It did, yep, not so great. We're picking up our second flirt, and that's done. We're down to 30 seconds, though, and we still need one more mission to finish up here.
No.
Oh, well.
Yeah, if he's coming the other way, you might get away with that, but not from right to left. That's going to be seen every time as long as they're in the angle for it.
Yeah, I like the thought, though. I mean, knowing that really you didn't have any other options to get a mission done, you have to take that chance, I guess.
Yeah.
But it is seen, and DOWSEY picks one up to get on the board here. Going into his spy side here on Terrace as Irish in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Wow, look at the rush at the bar right now.
Yeah, that is crowded.
Yeah, if you're Minty, you have to hate everything about that, especially with Amba being there as well.
Yeah, don't fake BB right now. Whoa, highlight.
Yeah.
I mean, that had to be for an idle animation break.
I think so, yeah. We pick up the flirt here.
That's what it was for, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I don't know what else you possibly highlight for there.
No. So we pick up a flirt at the cost of a highlight, and that's not a great trade.
No, definitely don't want to be highlight without doing things on Purloin.
Yeah, so we pick up the delegate. We're not doing anything with it yet. We're going to step in here, looks at probably, and try and get another flirt done.
No. There's no way you had you flirt paired. Or she had you flirt paired.
No. 51% here, so one more green flirt could finish this up if we can get a close one for our third option here. But, like we said, I don't love the position that we're in right now. The CCs seem to be close to filling up. A fake BB if one either twin or... No, never mind, maybe. I was going to say if Duke or Twin joins the CC, then maybe now would be a good time for a fake, but...
You're tempted to wait until they all get in. Wheels leaves, but what are you going to do? It's like we're going to do the real. Oh, no, we delegate. Or no, wait, we don't delegate. Sorry, I thought that was a delegate, but it wasn't.
Nope, just the double agent just says, nah, I'm not interested, walks away and goes to statues.
But we can still flirt.
Yeah, that's something.
Oh, green test, that's important.
Absolutely, so flirt is done, minute 40 to go. Still need to get 2 missions done, though. Banana bread is doable. Double agent is here, and yep, here it comes. That's also a green test.
Oh, we assume real.
Yeah,
So
very
DOWSEY
nice.
in a tough spot. I mean, it's going to be tough. I mean, it's not impossible, but it is going to be tough to win this game. I'd say Minty's slightly in the lead now. Going to have
Yeah.
a very good play to get Bayern. Really good bug, maybe. Running out of time to do fingerprints. Purloin's going to be pretty obvious at this point in the game.
Yeah, I don't know how we finish here, unless we
I
can
feel like
find
it's
a
all
really,
about
really
a good
bug.
bug.
Yep.
Really need a good bug here.
And Amba is not in a good position for that.
You'd be. I mean, they're not in a good position now, but they're in a position where if they start moving, they can potentially do good things for us. Although right now you'll notice again, Minty with a great sense of how she can be beat here. Like guarding that bug where the Amba walks to bar, guarding it very hard.
And we're really down to just 2 suspects here, just us and Kane.
Oh no. Kane takes an extremely suspicious path.
Yeah, but Minty had a full perfect view of that.
And then the fake, brilliant. Oh, I love the
Banana
play.
bread.
I love the play.
Wow.
If DOWSEY
And here comes
knew
the shot.
what we
Yep.
knew- yeah.
Wow.
If DOWSEY knew what we knew, then that's a great play. Seeing that Papa Danger takes that hitch path near the Amba to hide the bug. But no, he was just an AI. But realizing that that could look very suspicious and then be being immediately upon his entry, that was a very fine play from DOWSEY. Well earned win.
Yeah, very nice. And DOWSEY evens it up. Let's just wait for this replay to go. Yeah. Even Irish was staring that down.
I mean, why
point
wouldn't
of
you,
view.
right? Like, that's the only way you lose. Like, the beauty of that is that Minty had so few suspects left that just looked, I mean, she was in perfect position to see how suspicious that AI path was. That was unfortunate. Some bad luck there for Minty, but also good luck for DOWSEY, but the kind of good luck that you really have to be skilled to take advantage of, and he absolutely did.
Definitely true. So now we're heading into gallery. Minty, all tied up here. Minty is on rocker. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, playing it. It's going to be interesting to see, compared to our last match, especially how these 2 players approach gallery. Knowing both of them, I imagine that this is going to be a much more aggressive sort of style from both players.
Yeah, for sure.
Minty stepping in
And
here.
Purloin goes off.
Yep.
I'm pretty
Don't
sure
know
we
if
got away
DOWSEY-
with it clean based on the reaction. No, we did not get away with it clean. Let's see who the lowlights are.
Yep.
We got away with it clean-ish, I think. Clean-ish. Like, DOWSEY's taking a bunch of perspective lowlights on people he's pretty sure it isn't. It's about 6, so accurate, but only a moderate value. Not super high value, but moderate value. Probably worth the mission completion.
Yeah, especially on a 4 of 8, where in theory you can do 3 soft tells to finish. Although at this point you probably don't want to go to statues, but maybe.
I think you might. I mean, just like, hey, I didn't do the Purloin. I'm just going to go to statues. I'm not suspicious. What is he doing? Papa Danger doing the old read at statues thing, and then picking up the briefcase. Yep, good low light on him.
No, that's normal. That's something that everybody does, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very AI-like, apparently.
So, that knocks out another player. So we're down to 4 highlights and what looks like a handful of non-highlights, just neutrals.
Yeah,
We are
no
one of the
fingerprint
neutrals, so that's
here.
not bad.
One more flirt will get us there. Where are we going here? Yep.
Yeah, Amba turns around and comes back. We put the briefcase down.
We
So
could
we're
maybe
trying to
get
pick up
this flirt done. It's going to be close. Yeah, we get it. Just
There we
barely.
go. Yep. Gulp a drink. So we're at a minute 45, 2 missions to go. We still have contact available to us, and we gotta find one more.
Hear me out
Stepping
here.
the books here.
Inspect swap.
It's bold. I like it.
Inspect swap probably a bad idea if we have to start it right now. It would have been good if we had done that earlier in spec, but we did not. Like right after we were walking back in after the Purloin went off.
All right, stepping in here. Here comes the amp. But oh, and there's an immediate bug.
Oh,
Reverse
that was
drive-by.
The comeback of the arm was slightly visible, but you'd have had to been looking right at it.
DOWSEY's not shooting. Doesn't seem to be reacting.
So now it's just find a good banana bread.
Yep, and we have a minute to do it.
But the DA needs to cooperate sometime in the next 50 seconds. Right now, she's not doing anything. Patience is important here. But we need a good fallback position because we can't just panic microfilm. We can't just panic bug. All the missions that are left take time to do other than double agent. That double agent has not moved for 20 seconds from the windows. Okay, luck time. Mind control.
Also, we just
Think
ignored
Oprah
Toby.
thoughts. Think Oprah thoughts. Oh no, Booth just took our spot in the combo. That's all right. Somebody will leave. Think Oprah thoughts.
She's returning
We
the
did think
book.
Oprah thoughts. Hard enough.
She's returning the book. We have to swap. We're going for a swap here to finish.
Yep. Oh, there's going to be a lot of overtime. But possibly Salmon's going to get shot.
Yep, this.
Oh, we
Oh,
zoomed
jeez.
way in on Salmon. I don't think we've noticed the swap.
No, it
I don't
doesn't
think
look
we've
like
noticed
it.
it.
And we
we're
have
so
safeties
focused
off. Safeties
Salmon.
off on Salmon. Safeties off on Salmon. Oh no!
Tunneling. So good job by Minty there, not giving up, even though the double agent was ridiculously uncooperative. DOWSEY tunneling Salmon so hard that the swap is on screen on a zoom in, and it's not noticed because we're so concerned about Salmon's swap.
Yeah, DOWSEY had just decided in his mind, if
Yeah.
this goes to overtime, I'm shooting Salmon.
Yep. Yep.
And Minty
It's-
gets away with it.
It's funny how often you've got that person you're like 90% sure of, and you're ready to shoot them. You got to be really careful in those situations because, like, even while you're zoomed in on them, there will be purloins happening, there will be bugs happening that would seem obvious if it weren't for the fact that you were tunneling.
Very much so. So now DOWSEY has to get over what might be some tilt here and equalize as Queen. Start 2, 1, playing it.
Almost very lucky there with Carlos. Yeah, we can go slidle up to him. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Get
we'll
that
take
float
that.
out of the way early. Very nice.
Alright, so let's see how DOWSEY approaches this game. Stepping into
Briefcase.
Yep, briefcase.
Hard progress. I like it. And not super notable progress. Yeah, put it down. Fingerprint it and put it down. Yes. Love it. Probably not even seen.
Yeah, Queen being of shorter stature.
Yep. Do the belt, do the
hide that.
BB. Do it. Just do it. Keep the move on. Rush.
He's waiting for a good opportunity. This
You gotta
CC's
take
so
the good rushes
empty.
when they come to you. I mean, it's not that bad. And you didn't know that the SDA is out front. Yeah, see. Gotta go. Watch the
Alright.
DA never come back to a convo now to punish you for your sins.
Why are you putting that evil on him?
Because it just happened. We have to fear the devil. The devil is lurking around every corner, as we just saw.
Small
What
man's
are we
right
doing
there.
here? Oh, that's true. We do have a good rap on him.
And Small Man is a highlight, although I don't know if that's a suspicion highlight or just a tracks Small Man on gallery highlight.
Yeah, Small Man at the back of gallery.
But here's our fingerprints done from this book. Looks like we're just gonna put it back and not do any microfilm shenanigans.
Okay,
This
now,
is such a full
she
CC.
leaves again. Dang.
I think you've cursed this.
I think I have, but I mean, my paranoia is so strong. It's happened to me too many times. I can't deal with it.
Yeah, so instead we're gonna go out here and hope that our seduction target stays long enough for us to pick up a flirt.
The Smallman paranoia is increasing here. Like, he keeps doing suspicious back of gallery stuff. Okay, now he's coming out to the front a little bit.
We're
What is
just
this?
following our seduction target.
We're we're following a little closely here, though. Oh God, no! The path. We really do follow the ST. There's a green test, and we bail immediately on doing it. If we've been being seen at all, like that path,
We purloin there.
Yeah. We're very suspicious right now. If our paths have been seen at all.
The
I don't
list
think
is
the
being
list has necessarily been seen yet.
the tray's being hidden right now. Toby's being a bro, helping us out.
Now it's gone.
Yep, now it's
Now we know
visible.
it's gone.
Yep. So let's see what
I
the
think
reaction is.
I think Wheels technically is the one who took it.
Okay, here comes some
Yeah,
lowlights.
yeah,
Oh no.
and we come out only to lowlight the spy. Not
Oh,
even
no.
any other people out front.
Here comes the banana
Oh,
bread.
red test.
Banana
Oh
bread.
no.
Sometimes you cough and you die.
Oh no. All we needed is not the red test there.
Yeah,
Oh, that's tragic. Oh, I'd be tilted.
Yeah.
That's horrible. We have that one.
Sometimes you cough and you die.
You do. So mintyrug now back in command by 2 games. DOWSEY having to pull off a win on 4-8 Modern, which is a lot more possible than 5-8 Modern. So we will see.
Yep, we have mintyrug starting as Kane here over in the corner. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Chat pointing out, of course, that the DA left on that red test, fulfilling the curse.
Yeah, so basically I'm blaming you for this.
Yeah.
mintyrug is going in here, looks like for a quick time ad. So, and picking up a highlight immediately.
Lights. Yep. DOWSEY on top of it. Now here come the low lights. You can low light way more people than that. Yep, there you go.
Alright, well, since we're in trouble this game, I know you haven't been playing Winter Cup, but have you had much of a chance to see the 4 of 8 Modern variant here?
I have. I've watched a lot of it, primarily because I'm interested in how it works because it was proposed as an alternative SCL map.
Of course.
Venue.
So, yeah, so what so what are your thoughts? I mean, obviously you weren't a big enough fan to make the change for SCL, but what are your thoughts in general?
It just feels. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad by any means. It just feels very similar to maps we already have. It's a little bit like Gallery, to be honest. It feels a lot like Gallery or Ballroom. Well, maybe not Ballroom. It's definitely more analogous to Gallery.
Interesting take. So why do you say that?
So it's 4 of 8. It's sort of a big 4 of 8 map, right? So the spy has to be really careful about their time management. And the difficulty for the sniper is where to put their eyes, even though you can see everything at once. And good angles, even though you can see everything at once. Well, not so much good angles on Gallery, but on Modern you have to check your angles, and you have to decide where you want to put your eyes, what you want to focus on. Even though you can more or less have everything in your periphery if you want to. And yeah, it's just a Gallery where time trouble is a little more of a concern for the spy, and the sniper's got to worry a little bit more about their angles, I would say.
Okay, fair enough. In the meantime, we've gotten neutral lit from the initial time ad, but we're also not really making much in the way of mission progress. All we have is 2/3 of our flirt done, and not even that. So we still need a green flirt to finish if we're gonna 3-flirt this.
That we do. We are definitely behind the time curve right now.
Yeah, we're stepping in here with the double agent. Are we gonna banana bread? This is not a really great time, but we gotta make some mission progress.
It's reasonable, but it's not great, yeah. It's getting better.
Yeah, now would be the time to do it, Minty.
Nope, just walk away from it.
That's against it, yeah.
Now we're popping danger, so I want a cane bug. Especially with only 2 minutes left. We're gonna have to move quick.
Yep, but Amba is not in a great position for it right now, so Amba's gonna have to help us out.
One minute 45 left. No missions done on Modern. Not your favorite spot to be in.
Nope, and we're just going here to the next
statue to get a fingerprint.
Alright, that's something. So we have a lot of partial mission progress, but still nothing done. Alright, going statue to statue to statue. This has to be a swap, right?
No, it's just gonna be fingered inspect, yeah. Oh, I lied. It's just white swap, and then we die.
Okay.
I thought she was just gonna try and switch shot for the inspect there, but yeah, classic whoops, I run out of time on Modern game.
Yep, and that is the risk. Even especially in this variant, although it is 4 of 8, your time is reduced as well. So
yeah. You gotta move still. It's still forever to get from one place to the other.
Very much so. All right, so DOWSEY picks up another victory. I believe it's 4-3 Minty now. With DOWSEY heading to his spy side here as Hair, Red Dress, Oprah, whatever. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
So let's see some bold plays from DOWSEY here. Down a game still, so needs to play really proactively here. Needs to take some risks.
Yep, and DOWSEY is usually pretty good about playing, like I said, playing aggressively, taking risks.
Yeah, DOWSEY has a spy style that I'm a big fan of. It's just, You take your risks. You're not afraid to take your plays even early in the game where I'm either going to get away with this clean or I'm going to get shot. Because you have to do those. You have to do them from time to time at least.
Certainly true. We take the book away. We gotta be planning to do something with it, I would assume. Stepping in here with the double agent. Banana bread coming, maybe? Yep, there it is. It's a green test, and we
Banana
immediately
bread.
split.
4 low lights if you count wheels.
Ooh,
Oh, we get
Minty
dangerously
thought it.
close.
Yeah, Minty thought about it.
dangerously close.
Wait, oh. Minty comes back, thinks about it again, and gives us a low light.
Yep, there it is.
Alright, bold play works out.
Like a second behind you. All right, there we go.
Okay. So DOWSEY now with the low light. Do you think he must know. He saw the laser flicking over him. He must have some pretty good idea.
That was very late in the game to be a BB low light. I mean, it's plausibly a low light for returning correctly, but Minty doesn't normally do that, so I'm wondering what you're thinking here if you're DOWSEY.
Well, if he knows, then this would be a good time for something crazy, like, for example, a bug.
I mean, we just speed flirt first of all. Get that done.
Yep, looks like that's the priority right now.
Although we're not in a great speed flirt position.
No, but we also only have 29% anyway, so regardless,
Yeah, we really want to hit this green. Yep, there it is. All right.
very nice.
Go Purloin or
Alright.
something now. Although Purloin's one of the missions that can take you back out of it here, potentially.
Yeah, we're down under 2 minutes, down to a minute 45 actually. We still only have the one mission done.
Don't waste time is the main thing here. All you need to do is not waste time.
So we're gonna
Here
go to
we
the
go, now
bar.
we're moving.
We're demanding. Make sure we get it ahead of Seek.
I like it. Do the cheesy leave, but shouldn't be noticed since we are low lit.
Yep, the delegate reject. Step in here. We gotta be delegating the twin. That has to be the plan.
Most likely, we probably wanted to flirt first, but no such luck.
Okay, we speak. No delegate coming off here.
We still have one mission to think about here. We're going to get this delegate, we're going to get the flirt, and then we're going to do something else.
It's a little bit of an awkward stop talk, but as a low light, that probably won't matter.
Almost certainly free. Alright, we got to move. 50 seconds. We got to flirt and do one other thing.
Yep, we're gonna hope that our seduction target stays. It's nope, not gonna go the statues.
Yeah, we're going to hang out in this convo for a little bit. We can afford to burn a little bit more time. Oh,
here
no,
comes-
it's
here
getting
come the-
fingerprint. Okay, we got to do, like, inspect or something right now. We got to go.
Yep, here come the Purloin low lights as well.
We really got to start hoping that someone is going to get shot.
Yep, going here. We don't have time for inspection. Oh, that's a
the
swap.
Front statues. Okay.
Yep, that's a
need the
green swap.
It's the green. That's important. That could have been the end of the game that we were winning if we'd whited that. Now we got to go flirt. We got 10 seconds. There is going to be a lot of overtime.
And that's the first seduction target doesn't leave on us.
Yeah, we're in deep trouble if he does.
Okay, there's that. Now we have to see how
Alright,
Minty
now
reacts. Yep, here comes Taft in to get the swap. Minty sees it. Where's the reaction?
Doesn't
Minty?
know.
Oh,
Doesn't
yeah,
know.
no
Yep.
idea.
Yep. Very good. DOWSEY cut it a little closer than I would like, but does manage to finish a little bit under the wire. Could have had that game. Oh, I'd be even more tilted than he was earlier in the game if the ST had left at the end there, but manages to eke it out with a risky finish. And
Yep.
the players have been just sweeping the venues back and forth.
Okay. So, yeah, we're even now. Once again, heading into Veranda with Minty on Queen in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
I'm just hitting it when you say 2 at this point. I keep going earlier and earlier.
All right, that works. Minty having some trouble getting into that conversation circle.
Yeah.
So we decide to bail on it and head to statues.
Reasonable thing to do early in the game on Veranda. It can get you a little bit of suspicion, but you kind of hope that it just becomes less and less important. And the person thinks like, oh yeah, they're high lit, but that's just the person who visited way early.
Yep. I mean, I know some players, especially Opie, have been very anti-early statue visits, especially against players who do rote statue highlights.
Yeah, it can be dangerous against the highlight players, but for a lot of them, it sort of depends, right? It depends on whether that's a suspicion highlight or not. Oh, I think there was a slight animation break there coming out of
Looked
books.
like it, yeah, and
Yeah, we picked up a highlight for it, I think. Yeah.
yeah, not ideal. And we still have the book as well. DOWSEY probably has a pretty good idea of where it came from since he saw that
if he
leave.
left for a book highlight, we know that came from green.
Yep, so if Minty doesn't return it, unless she cooks this for really the entire game, which she can't really afford to do, then she's got to bring it back or she's going to get shot for this.
Yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble here. Not great to pick up a highlight just for taking a book out.
Nope, definitely not. And we have a lot of partial mission progress, though, so that is something working in our favor, but no hardtails yet. Okay, we leave. Where are we heading? So we're gonna stop in this conversation circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's flirt. Stop talking immediately.
I like it. That's kind of hard to see. Stop talking.
Yeah, so we
don't get seen immediately talking.
Yep, so we have 3 half missions done, plus this book in hand if we decide to try and do something cheesy with it.
We're getting to the point in time where if you
There we
don't
go.
know that you're highly, this is going to be it. If we're seen, we'll die.
Yep.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
thinking about it.
Did she break animation in green bookcase? Yes, she did.
Yep, there's the shot, and DOWSEY takes it.
So DOWSEY for the first time in this set with a lead, albeit a 1-game lead, so Minty with the opportunity to tie it back up.
Yeah, and DOWSEY here as general, starting it in 3, 2, 1, playing it. As we were saying earlier, if DOWSEY was tilted earlier, which he had every right to be after how some of those games had went, he's picked up.
Yes.
Yep, there it is.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the general bug, always very strong, into an immediate talk.
Yeah, and the reason it was particularly good is that you've got a great position of Salmon Danger to just stuff that arm into.
Yeah, it looked like that was pretty clean. No obvious reaction from mintyrug.
Alright, so it's great. Great feeling to just get bug done. Boom, just like that.
Yeah. As we said, Veranda, as a 5 of 8, you got to get mission progress done early, and that's a big one to get out of the way, one of those hardtails.
Yeah, we can afford to wait around a little bit here with bug done and well in hand. Let's see where Salmon goes.
Yep, if he comes back to join... No, looks like Twin's going to take his spot.
Not the best flirt, but we'll take it.
Yeah, if he's going to come to us, absolutely. So we still have a chance of 3 flirting with a green test on the next one. But time is ticking. We're down to 3 minutes here. And again,
can't we
still
right
have to
now?
get mission.
Yeah, we're doing other stuff. What else can we do here?
Queen's picking up that briefcase. Amba is leaving another fingerprint at green bookshelf. Well, he's taking the book. Never mind.
Looks like we want a timer flirt, which is starting to push your luck in terms of burning time.
Yeah, but we've gone this
far. You're not going to
far.
finish unless it's green, and like it's starting to tick down. But, okay, we do green it though, so that's nice.
All right, 2 missions done.
But 3 to go, and 2:20 left on the clock. We got to go now.
Yep, and no partial progress either. So still just idling up. There we go.
Oh, no, wait. Okay.
No.
Next.
Okay. All right.
I was like, well, apparently we're noticing individual idlers on the map, which is impressive, but no.
I mean, this would be a spot to be setting up for a bug, but we already have bug in hand.
We need to not fumble here. Okay, there's a fingerprint on this book. I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Yep, there it is, and that's a free fingerprint, no action
We
test.
snuck in there just before it got locked out completely by Rocker.
All right.
Puts it back, chooses not to cheese the microfilm. Minute 30 left to go. We still need to go pretty fast here. Oprah's in convo. We got to pick up. No, we're not going to pick up the DA. We're going to pick up another fingerprint. The first one probably not seen, I imagine. So this will be the one that is credited. But we're done now.
Yep. So 3 missions done.
Where Where's Oprah? Oprah goes back to statues. Welcome back to the DA is evil.
Yeah, so how do we finish? It doesn't look like we have any interest in doing microfilm.
DA Purloin
We-
is probably your best bet.
Yeah, but we need to see where Oprah lands first, because we don't want that to be just hanging for a while, right? We want the clock to start ticking it really as soon as we're done with that.
Oh my god. Alright,
All right.
alternative plan time, Dowsey. Book cheese? Spend the time doing a book cheese? No?
It feels like we have to go to the statues, right?
The DA is literally Satan right now. Like she went to statues, she went somewhere that wasn't a conversation starter, then she went back to statues. White
Here's Purloin.
Purloin. Here come
Yep.
problems potentially. No, Minty
No.
not on top of it. We're going
Nope.
to statues. Is it going to be inspects or is it going to be swaps?
We're general if we
it's
choose to swap.
already gone. Oh no, we think Boots did it. We think Boots did it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And that's a
Yeah.
green swap. Oh, and the shot comes out before we even resolve the green swap. Okay. So I think Dowsey, is that 4 straight?
That is indeed 4 straight for Dowsey, who now takes the venue, or the set lead, I should say.
Yeah.
By 2, so now it's Minty on the back foot, who's going to have to win 2 in a row. And I think has to win 2 in a row to tie it up the whole match. Otherwise, Dowsey wins 1 more to take it.
Yeah, Dowsey has at least clinched the tie, and I'm not sure how the tiebreakers will go if they do end up tying, but mintyrug just has to sweep gallery even to make that happen.
Yep.
Or library, as it is.
Right. Yes, that's the place. With
Minty
the
already
stuff.
swept the gallery.
I knew that. Anyway, let's just move past it. Minty on Irish here on library. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. Looks like
Cheese
we're going
bug never works.
Miss.
Yeah.
Nope.
Low risk, but that bug never takes.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, you have to kind of curve around and do either a
Yeah,
helicopter.
then that bug will be noticed sometimes if you manage to make it work. But just the flat out driving by each other bug in opposite directions never works. Oh, timer. Now you're playing the stuff. Now you're playing Metal Gear, or you're playing Splinter Cell, and you've got to know Dowsey's patrol route. Okay, now it's too late.
Yeah, we had a slight opportunity, but it looked like Dowsey was covering it pretty well.
Yeah, Dowsey knew full well that he can take his eyes off that for very long.
All right, so back to the usual question: how did we get 5 missions done?
No, we could have gotten a fingerprint off a green bookcase, but it looks like that's not the plan to start.
Nope, we're rejecting this drink, so no checker purloin.
Oh, the more time goes by, the more I want this fingerprint that's on green bookcase, although I don't know if Minnie knows about it.
And now it's gone.
Yep.
But we got our flirt done.
Technically, it's still a hard fingerprint. If we can get in there before Oprah gets in there, we can still get it, but it's getting less and less likely. I don't think we would know about it. Need to let go. Need to let go of that fingerprint.
Are we turning this to a Frozen cast?
I'm always down to sing Disney songs on cast. Probably not on the official channel.
It is Winter Cup.
It is.
Anyway, let's see if Amba walks past us, gives us an opportunity for a reverse drive-by here, maybe.
There was a good 5-6 second pause there where we were both trying to think of a joke based on the lyrics to Let It Go, and neither of us could think of one.
Yeah, not one of my finer moments.
No, me either. If only there was some sort of aphorism that we could say about, moving on from that moment. Green test DA, or not DA, green test Purloin, and then we just walk away, just fully on camera. Oh,
Yeesh.
what a bad moment for Dowsey to walk away. Now he's gonna think he saw the Amba take it and it was still there, and now it's gone. What happened? What happened?
Yeah, Dowsey trying to puzzle this out. He has to have a general idea of who was
Yeah.
there when it was taken.
A
and
few
who-
lights, but I think I understand what's happening to Dowsey and why he thinks it's really confusing. Oh, we lull at the spy. Oh yeah, too far. Too far. We just think it's Boots. Yeah.
All right. So Minty picks up the first game on the road back to the tie.
Yeah, so Dowsey gives back some of that luck he got earlier in the game, because that was very unlucky. The time he looked away was perfect for confusing the hell out of him when he came back, and that's exactly what happened.
All right. Minty needing to snipe here on library for the tie. DOWSEY as Kane in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Chat remarking that I knew what happened with that purloin, but like I've been in that position where you look away because you think the purloin's safe, because you think you've guarded it for long enough before the fade happens, and then you come back and you're like, wait, that's not even possible, and then you freak out. I've been there. I live there. This has been a very well played set, I must say.
Yes, agreed. Both players have shown us a whole lot on really both sides. Really good deductions on sniper side and some really, really nice plays on spy side. Just aggressive, crisp play. It's been a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, this has been a very enjoyable set. Like very strong spy play, very strong sniper play. And good mental resilience from both players. You know, DOWSEY went down by a full set 2 times, came back to win 4. mintyrug comes back from losing 4 in a row to put herself in here with a chance to draw against DOWSEY, which I think most people wouldn't have bet on.
No, I mean, even making it close against DOWSEY is a great result for the vast, vast majority of players.
Yes.
DOWSEY's been playing this pretty slow, by the way, just flirting it out at this point. Step in here next to the ambassador at the very edge of the bookshelves and pick up a highlight for it.
Highlight? Maybe for, I mean, it's very obvious that it was for a fingerprint, so that's one reason, possibly.
Yeah, it could be.
Or maybe she was afraid of the bug path. Not sure. Either way, not great for DOWSEY. You don't want to be highlight on library for not doing statues or something like that.
No, it's definitely not ideal. And again, time is ticking down here. We don't have a lot of progress.
Doesn't look like we're too high a suspect. We're not being checked regularly.
No, not yet, but we also haven't really done much in the way of actual suspicion-raising activity. So, let's see, Twin picking up a highlight for center statues, and we're just going to go back and return this book.
Indeed we are. If you're going to do a manual transfer, often the time to do it is when you're putting back a book, because the sniper sort of relaxes their guard on somebody who puts the book back correctly for a little bit. Hi, we want to bug the ambassador. Please look away.
And
Minty says, no, I would like to guard the ambassador. Thank you very much. Yep, very good.
And the ambassador's had enough of all these shenanigans and leaves.
Oh. Is it going to work? No, it's not going to work. Nice try. Oh,
Nice
and then
try.
red test the seduction target. DOWSEY with the red tests today. My goodness.
Yeah, not ideal. But, and really, we've burned a lot of time here with these unsuccessful tests and things. We're actually in kind of serious trouble.
Yeah, really the difference for DOWSEY so far has been, I mean, he lost one game basically purely due to red test banana bread. And then this game, you're not going to lose because of that red test seduce, but it certainly doesn't help you.
No, but a lot of the problems in this game has just been general lack of mission progress. But we're at the point now where we're down to a minute, and we kind of just have to, at this point, time out and hope that somebody else gets shot.
Oh, red test. Oh
no.
What is happening?
Crash, and here comes the shot.
We went for the hard green, I think, there. Oh, man.
Speaking of red tests.
Yeah, that was just a little sloppy from DOWSEY. I mean, Minty didn't do anything special there. Like, just DOWSEY hit a red test. DOWSEY went for the green test purloin bail and missed it. Just that's an unfortunate way to end that set, but Minty hangs in there and pulls off the draw.
Yeah, so let's see. Think that the tiebreaker here, because they have an even record against each other, comes down to points. And if I'm correct, I think DOWSEY goes through in first place with plus 14, Minty in second at plus 12.
Whew. Close. Very, very close.
Yeah, the slimmest of margins deciding this group here.
But Minty will still get into the tournament stage, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, very much so.
All right, anyway, that will be it for our cast today. These sets are pretty long, so 2 sets is all we can handle here. Thank you, casters.
Yeah, thank you, Kletos, for
Thank
hosting.
you.
Yeah, no problem.
Absolutely.
Anything you want to add? I guess we could say if you do not own this game, although I assume the vast majority of people here do. You can buy it on Steam or SpyParty.com.
Buy it on SpyParty.com.
Yeah,
because
buy it
Trigger
on.
gets
Yes.
more money that way.
Yes, indeed.
And then you can link it to your Steam.
Yep. All right. Anyway, thanks y'all for watching. Have a good day or night or whatever it is in your time zone, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.
I